Morning, it's Friday and I thought I'd do a little Friday, Saturday, Sunday vlog for you. I have been loving starting my mornings with a little Grow with Jo video. I'd come across her on TikTok, like someone talking about doing her videos, and I love them because it's very much centered around just feeling good and starting your day with movement. I don't respond well to like the really intense like training stuff. And I don't feel the same mental battle to get through these videos because they're just like hype tunes. It's a lot of like moving. So I highly recommend Grow with Jo. I'm going to choose which one I'm going to do this morning just now. I think I'll do a little 20-minute one today if I can find one. Here's my little recommendation for the morning. I've also got the Airbnb changeover to do after this. I've got my Lululemon top and shorts that I got when I was in Canada. And they're really doing the job of being excited to work out because you've got new clothes. So anyway, let's do it. Guys, literally half an hour, completely free YouTube video. That's me looking like this. It's so good. And she does like a 10-second walk in between every step. And I think the thing that I love about it the most is she doesn't talk through the moves. That maybe sounds insane, but they are so simple and so easy to pick up visually. I've been trying also Move with Nicole and I just find it really overwhelming. Like, oh, am I doing that right? Is my core engaged? I don't know. But these ones, it just feels like you're doing it right. Workout done. I've just finished a little changeover in the tiny home, and the last people that were in, I happened to bump into them the day that they arrived, and I chatted to them for ages and gave them loads of recommendations, and they told me the day before they got engaged in Glencoe, which is so exciting. So I left them a little kind of hamper of flowers, champagne, a candle and a little note. They've left the flowers, so I'm just going to leave them in here for the next people because I think they look really nice. And these ones, and this is probably like a weed, but I think it looks cute, are from the garden. Also exciting development, this window is getting replaced the first week of August, so that'll be good because there is like a little bit of moisture trapped in there. It just isn't a good look, and a big thing about this is the view. And I feel bad that that we couldn't get it like replaced next day, but that's just the nature of a job like that. But I think that'll be an amazing improvement in here, and I'm super chuffed we're doing it. We meant to have it done last year, but we just couldn't afford it at the time, so it was actually a really easy process because we already had it like drawn up and stuff. It did go up in price slightly, but that could be expected. And yeah, hopefully it helps. Skye is such a humid place, and that window doesn't have a trickle vent, so the new one will, and any extra ventilation to help the property stay feeling fresh is much needed. I also was in Portree yesterday and picked up the Hidden Scotland Best of Isle of Skye. The guys that got engaged were telling me, because we already had the Wild Guide in here, and they were saying they were like following it religiously, so it was just good to know that people are actually picking up these books and like using them for inspo. So I thought I'd get a more updated one, and this has so much good stuff in it. And I usually leave them sitting in here, but I am actually just going to leave them sitting on the breakfast bar, I think. Ah, it just looks so cute with those flowers. I'm so chuffed. Here's the full view. So we've got someone checking in today, and I think they're here for like 4 or 5 nights. So that's much longer than our usual bookings. So it'll be a nice little break for me from the changeovers. So I'm glad about that. But I've given it a good like much deeper and longer clean than I usually would. I always clean it fully, but just getting right in all the little cracks and crevices. So it's feeling fresh. Also just going to go pop in this postcard that I've written the welcome note on. I've been meaning to do this for so long. I've had the pencils and the postcards and I just haven't got around to it. I've been kind of frantic most days. I've been doing the changeovers and I was away for most of June, so I guess I wasn't really here to be doing it then. But there it is. Just pop it on top of the stuff there and the rubber on the pencil, should they wish to rub it out and send it as a postcard. I'm just getting myself ready, and guys, I just realised I opened this vlog and did not lead with telling you how beautiful a day it is. I feel like whenever it's like a really nice sunny day, I centre the vlog around that. And it is a gorgeous day today, but I just forgot to tell you. So I'm actually heading to the beach. So I'm just putting my SPF on. I got sent some stuff by Murad. I think it's Murad. I don't actually know if I think it's that. It might be Murad. So I'm putting on their SPF 50. It's like really nice actually. It's not too sticky and clammy. I like it. And because I'm going to go in the sea, I've just like slicked my hair back. I usually use my Aesop hair mask, but I just put some whey hair oil in and it's done the trick pretty well. I got this black top and white skirt on. And am I committing a fashion crime? Who knows, but I've got my Crocs on with it because I think I might start using these as my swimming shoes. I don't feel like I really need the insulation of swim shoes, not in summer anyway. I like my swim shoes because I don't like my feet touching things in the sea, and also like just you can wear them in and out of the water, and then I can also wear these back to the house, so there's no like taking off my swim shoes, which is always a mission because they're like suctioned on after the water. But why take them in the bag when I could just wear them there, because the walk down to the beach I go to is super boggy and wet as well. So we're doing cute outfit in Crocs today, and I actually love it. I'm just having myself a little bit of lunch before I go. So butterbean, tomato, kale, broccoli, curry. And still don't have a functioning fridge. It's not coming until the end of the month. So a lot of my food just now is vegetarian, which no complaints. I'm enjoying it. One thing about me is I'm going to make something into a sandwich whenever I can. I'm just stopping en route to the beach to fill up my jars of like flour and fabric softener and whatnot at the Selkie Collective.
I've just tried to embrace it, but sometimes
Had a bit of a shocker because the two things I was in for was flour and fabric softener, but all of their like minimal refill things are on order but haven't arrived for like a month, and apparently the flour wasn't selling quick enough, so they were wasting a lot, which for a waste-free shop it's a bit silly, so I got a bag of flour instead. I'm gonna go to the co-op now. I really fancy some like berries for the beach, and I need to get self-raising flour because I couldn't get any in there. Oh, you've lost it. Where is it? So I just went to post a card and a letter. I swear every single time I go to the post office in Skye, it's never open when it says it's meant to be. Like it says on the door, it's open till 6 today. It's only 4. That was perhaps someone looking after me, because I just noticed my skirt's on inside out. I went for a swim at the beach and I just like pulled it on afterwards, and yeah, I'm wearing my skirt fully inside out. Gonna go home and sort myself out. And I thought I was helping my friend tonight. She's having some like videos done for her business, and I was gonna be modeling, essentially getting a facial while having some clips done, but it turns out she's needing me next week. So the timeline I was working to is actually freed up, so I have the rest of the evening free. And I think I'm gonna go just like clean up the garden a bit. It was looking a bit wild this morning. By the way, Scottish strawberry season is here. Life has never been more delicious. They smell so good, and the taste. Okay, I'm gonna spend at least an hour tidying up the garden. I'm not gonna film it because it's gonna be boring reading, but I'll give you the before and after. Here's before. I want to tackle this mound. It's basically just stones that we've just mowed around, but the stones can just be lifted and put away. I've just put sun cream on so my hands are glistening. Yeah, I also made the mistake of scattering some wildflowers in here, so now I don't really know what's wildflowers and what's weeds, what's grass, what's going on. I do know these are cosmos and I'm very excited about that, but I don't know what else. I guess I can identify some as weeds, so we'll see how we go. Here is the progress. Tell me why that took about 2 hours. Got rid of the veg box that was here because that was just not in the right place. When I got rid of the little mound I was talking about there, I just wanted to open up this section, although I might bring this border down a little bit. I didn't show here before, but it was super overgrown, so that was actually quite a big task. Yeah, it doesn't look like much, but it took quite some time. Also, look at these roses. Yay! So my hairdryer just stopped working, which is annoying because I was going to tell you and show you about this new product that I've been using, because I have mentioned on here many times I'm on a hair journey. I feel like I've reached a turning point in the hair journey because I've been using Aesop hair shampoo and conditioner until now, and I do love it. But then Living Proof sent me their shampoo and conditioner, and honestly, from first use, I was like, this stuff is special. And when I'm blow drying my hair, I'm like, do I need to do this in sections? Like my hair feels so full and thick, and quite often shampoos that are for fine hair to make them feel more volumized, they end up feeling really heavy on my hair. I don't know why, I don't know what it is about it, but this stuff does not. And when I then style my hair after using it, this is not an ad, but well, I guess they did gift it to me, so you might see it as an ad, but I'm not being paid to say this, and they've not told me to say anything, but I'm genuinely freaking loving it. And then I also hadn't used this yet. It's like an intense, like, high shine gloss mask that you put on for 5 minutes after your shampoo and conditioner and then rinse it off. Again, I shy away from those kind of products because they make my hair feel so heavy, so I was excited to see how this one turned out, but my hairdryer just stopped working. So if anyone has any hairdryer recs, or if there's any hairdryer brands in the viewing zone, your girl needs one. Maybe it's overheated. We'll try again. Good morning. It's Saturday morning and it is 10 in the morning. I've been up since 7:30 and it's been about 20 degrees since 7:30. So we're getting the heat wave that the rest of the UK has been having. Just made some bacon and egg rolls. And we're sitting out in the garden. We're actually facing away from the mountain and sitting enjoying all of our work that we done yesterday, Naila's frisbeeing. And we're heading up a hill today. The Glamaig hill race is on today, which is, I'll show you guys later, but we're essentially going to the top of the hill to like cheer on the runners at the top. It's going to be hot, lots of sunscreen needed. We're actually not going to take Naila, we're going to walk her before we go because too hot and there's no like streams or anything on for her to get water, so sometimes it's just best to leave your dog at home, I do believe. So that's the plan for today. So the thing about this hill, and the reason we've come up this way, is because it avoids the scree. If you don't know what scree is, it's like loose rock on a hill. Glamaig is like famous for awful scree. So we've come up the avoid the scree route, but have somehow found ourselves amongst the only scree. Guys, this is hands down one of my favourite summits in the Cùil Inn. And it's not one of the black, like, sought after ones, but geez oh. The runners have made it before us and we started 2.5 hours ago. Oh, nailed it! I do believe I haven't checked in with you since yesterday's walk up Glamaig. At the start of the day, there was meant to be 5 of us going up the hill, and there ended up just being 2. So our friends Emily and Joe came over in the morning. Such a shame because Joe always gets ill the minute it's sunny, like, so he can never get out and enjoy the nice weather. And they arrived and Emily was like, I've done a Joe, and she wasn't feeling well, so they bowed out of the hill before we even started. And Roz, about like halfway up, not halfway up, probably about 40 minutes in, started feeling really faint and dizzy and unwell. So she turned back around. Luckily, like near where the walk starts, we know someone that lives there and they came and picked her up because there was a bit of a car juggling situation because we were going up one side and down the other. It was a whole thing, but honestly, it was such a hot day, and the minute Roz started to feel faint, I just like knew that she should not be doing that hill. But we made it to the top and it was a struggle. Like, I'm not gonna beat around the bush, it was so hot and it's a really steep hill with like not that much of a defined path, so it can be quite hard going on the legs. Like, there's a lot of big steps and like 10 false summits because it is just so steep. Like the little like mounds of rock look like the top and then they just keep going the minute you get up over the next mound of rock. Oh my god, seeing the runners at the top made me so emotional. We knew a few people doing the race and just what an incredible achievement. Like, I can't even think how hard it must be. We left at half 12 and the race started at 3. They were coming up a different side, more direct, but ours was like a bit longer but a bit easier because it was to avoid the scree. And the first 2 runners got to the top before us. So these are machines, these people. So incredibly, yeah, just amazing and admirable. Oh. And I hope they all enjoyed a well-earned pint. There was a ceilidh on afterwards, but we didn't stick around for that. We just came home. We were absolutely knackered. After the hill, I feel like a ceilidh would have killed me, to be honest. I did fall at one stage coming down. It's always when you're coming down that you injure yourself. It was just really slippy and boggy on the hill, and I just slipped and put my arms out behind me. It's still sore when I kind of reach back, and just landed really hard on this arm, and my shoulder's been a bit sore, but it was really sore yesterday. I was a bit worried when I got home, like the adrenaline of the hill wore off, and I was like, oh my god, I cannot put any weight on this arm. But it's a lot better this morning. So I was going to be painting the back wall of the house today to make the most of this weather, but my arm's just way too sore to be wielding a roller up in the air for an extended amount of time. So oops, can't do that. So that's a wee day off for me from the jobs, but we are going to go meet our friend for a swim and a drink, and before that we're going out for brunch. Very standard Sunday for us, to be honest. Brunch, dog walk, swim, drink, home, chill. This is what I was meaning about the living proof shampoo conditioner, by the way. My hair feels so bouncy. This is today's outfit because it's another 25 degrees day. I've got my dock sandals on, and I'll need to get my sun cream on my shoulders because I did get a little bit of burn here, but this is colour. Also, by the way, this is Mr. Gingerbread Man, my birthmark. Don't know if you guys have ever met him. The washing is out and on the line, and I'm very happy about it because this is my favourite bedding, and I think we might be able to have a day of washed and dried and back on the bed all in the same day. Also, this is just one of my favourite sights in the world. There's a little troll under the bridge. What are you looking for? Oh, you going Duncan? Oh, it's nice and cool in there. Well, we have just had the absolute dream Sunday, and as a result I've vlogged none of it because I've been just having such a lovely time. We had an amazing brunch at Cafe Cùil as per. They've just put a Highland poutine on the menu, which is very fitting. I'm just back from Canada, so I enjoyed that a lot. And then our swim was glorious. I think I maybe avoided sunburn all day on the hill yesterday, like no shade, no relief from the sun all day. I've actually went and burnt my legs just lying on the pier at the Stein Inn this afternoon. Yeah, the swim was so nice, and then we just had a drink in front of the Stein Inn, and we were going to do pizzas when we got home, but we just spent way longer there than we planned to, so we just picked up pizzas en route home instead. So I'm going to tuck into this. I'm also going to put on the Dallas Cowboy Cheerleaders season 2, which our friends that we were having a drink with were telling us season 2 is out, which I'm very excited about. I freaking love anything like that. So I'm going to sit and have pizza and do that, and I shall see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.